so many students involved in music here at Wycliffe. There's going to be, I think, just short of about 120 students that will perform in these 3 groups, and in our very first group, we have almost 60 students playing in strings in the 4th grade. And we are so excited because you are here to see their very first performance ever on these instruments. So can we give them a round of applause for what they're doing? So these students begun learning their instruments just about 3.5 months ago. And I reminded them very recently, I said, that first day you brought your instrument, what's the first thing we learned? So we thought about it and realized the first thing we learned was how to open the case. So that was 3.5 months ago, and they have learned an enormous amount since then. You're going to see that they're playing in multiple ways, both plucking the string and also bowing, and they have a number of different tunes memorized as well. So we're going to begin by playing the D major scale, and then we'll continue with French folk song, which are both pieces that we've really focused on this fall. So our very first piece, as we said, was the D major scale, which includes the essential 8 notes that we learned in 4th grade. And we learned that in taking those same notes and putting them in different orders, we can play literally thousands of different melodies. So the French folk song was one of those examples. Our next 2 pieces will continue that. We took these same notes, and if we start on a different note and use a different order, we can play Mary Had a Little Lamb and Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star as well. And we've really had a lot of fun playing these pieces that the students knew and recognized ahead of time and had that satisfaction to be able to learn it on a new instrument as well. So please enjoy. posture and our technique and position when playing the instrument. So we've talked quite a bit about how to hold the instrument, how to position our body physically to most comfortably and easily play the instrument. And one thing we've talked quite a bit about is learning to use the bow. And from day number 1 of strings, I get that same question, when are we going to start with the bow? When are we going to start with the bow? And so we work on it little by little, and it's been something that we're transitioning towards. And so at this current point, we have learned the bow hold and learned some of the technique. And so we're playing some of our pieces with bow, some without. And when we first started with bow, we began by learning something called the bow hold song, which is just a really fun activity that teaches the hand position and using the bow. And it's something we wanted to share with you next. So we're going to go ahead and actually sing this song. It's called the bow hold song. And to finish this morning with 4th grade strings, we're going to demonstrate 2 pieces that we have learned with the bow. The very first piece that we learned, this was both plucking and with the bow, is called the dad song. And it's called the dad song because it uses 2 notes, D, A, and then we go back to D. So it spells out that word, dad. And those notes are open strings. That means there are no fingers down, just open strings. And we're playing those same notes, D, A, and D. And then we'll follow and finish that with hot cross buns. Wonderful job. We're so proud of how well you've done. We are going to be leading you out this side door. You'll be resting instruments at your case, and then we'll be moving back to the gym quickly so you can hear the next groups perform too. We're going to have a brief transition, and then 5th grade strings will be up next.